Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The past 3.5 months line up to this one, the grand final of the one-on-one. Lilu won FFA, Starbuck and Pato won 2-on-2, and who claims the crown of W3Champions? Gonna be new champions, a new champion, as Moon was unable to defend the title due to a Stormgate show match in Atlanta this weekend. But Happy, he wants to reclaim the throne, and it doesn't really matter who he's gonna go through this season. It's FoCuS.
Yeah, Undead versus Orc, again, very exciting. We've seen, for example, Lin being able to beat Happy very recently. Can FoCuS do the same is the question. Recent track record is looking rough for FoCuS. He won like 1 out of the last 20 games, but he's trying to change that today.
Nobody defeats FoCuS 20 times in a row, ain't that right? At least he was able to claim a map recently in the Doobie Ancient of Wonders Cup that was prior to the patch, if I'm not mistaken. And this is, of course, the best player in the world in Happy versus the second best orc in the world in FoCuS. You need a little more introduction to these guys? Well, off we go. Grand final, everybody! First to 4 in a best of 7 on the bottom left-hand side. One of the most successful orcs of all time, all the way from Korea, is FoCuS. And on the upper right-hand side, the record holder in W3Champions tournaments and almost every other tournament is the Emperor Happy on the right-hand side.
Oh, I have a little fun trivia quiz for you, Neo. I mentioned yesterday that I was looking at the player earnings on Wikipedia, and they're Happy is soon probably to take 4th place if he keeps on winning, which seems likely. Anyways, and there you can see how much money players made over their career. Moon, of course, still in 1st place with about 800,000 and all, big achievements. And also it shows how many gold medals they won. So how many tournaments they won. Now, 2nd place in gold medals, I think was TH with like 120, or was it FoCuS? I think one of the two. And 1st place was Happy, of course. How many gold medals, 1st place tournaments, do you think Happy has on Wikipedia?
I think this counts like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 tournaments and not something like weekly cups, right? Otherwise, that would be a hilarious number.
I don't know. I think it counts weeklies because it's a big number.
It's a big number. 120 is 2nd place, but Happy didn't play as much, but he won a lot in the past 6 years. I'd say, if you say it's a big number, 189.
380.
He got more than 3 times as many titles than the 2nd place.
Yep. That's the BTW Weekly Cups coming in, boys. And ESL Open Cups, and Jera Cups, and WGL, and DreamHack, and W3Champions, and TED Cups, and TP Leagues, and lots of stuff.
Oh boy. Okay. But maybe not the 16th season of W3Champions if FoCuS is playing a strong series here. FoCuS is the name of the game, Harass is the name of the game, and the name of the map is Ruins of Azshara.
Yeah. I'm getting quite fond of this map. Oh, almost an opportunity there for a steal. It's a reintroduced map. We had it many seasons ago being introduced. Back then, I think still not as well designed as it is now. It got an overhaul, but now I think it's quite interesting. Kind of on the bigger side. Not like huge, like Twisted Meadows or Shadow Exile, but certainly still on the bigger side. We got some expansion opportunities. We got a pretty empty middle. And also, I think pretty low creep density, which seems fairly unusual for modern maps.
Yeah, that's right, especially the empty middle. is rare these days. We always got a packed middle where people are supposed to contest each other for. Good to see a little deviation. No real deviation for FoCuS here. Attack on the ghouls. Happy obviously with some 6 saves. And Firelord follow-up.
Yes, sir. Firelord second, along with Raider and Walker expansion, perhaps. We saw that before. Also by Lin, for example. He's gonna grant him the first kill. First ghoul goes down, but also a fresh lava spawn gets killed. That's always a little bit annoying. Didn't have a chance to split. Didn't have a chance to propagate and make more of itself. Just sound familiar to chat.
Says the duo without any children. I like that self-irony, Mr. Remo Demo. Maybe it's also for the better. We do get double beastery. We do get the Lodge. And Happy scouts this with an Acolyte the entire time.
I would say... Oh, Firelord just got surrounded. I was about to say it's a successful early game, though. 4 points around. Wait! This game just expired, but a bit too late. It
was, of course, perfectly
Man, this was almost really good. DK was almost prevented from getting level 3 for a long time.
Good to see. Oh, last hit.
Oh, got it.
Got it! With the fresh new second lava spawn.
I think it looked like it. Look at the DK's XP. I think he got it in the end somehow.
Oh, he did. Well, of course he did. Okay, still a couple of ghouls fallen and also hurt. Firelord only level 1, back already. Time for the Lich and time for tier 3 against mass summons. Happy desperately needs destroyers.
The cool thing with this strat is if you have an expansion, you can spam what they're called? Bad Riders. Like crazy if you have the space to do it. But first you need to get the expansion, first you need to get a decent standing army, and then the bads can attempt to counter the destroyers.
Of course, Bad Riders fall off later once Happy has defend upgrades, so it's a little similar to how he has to play the human matchup nowadays. Bad Riders have the cool little thing to them that if they use their ability, Happy won't get any experience, even though the Bad Riders are dying, but FoCuS, on the other hand, will get the experience for killing whatever is in the air. And this is a very hero-centric matchup, so maybe not the worst trait you can go for.
Guy with the €1 donation says in 2023, FoCuS won 1 match of 20 matches played against Happy. Yep, that's true. We saw that track record as well. It's looking a bit daunting right now, but things have gotten better for the Orcs, especially thanks to the Headhunter buff and the 10 buffs in total that they got last patch.
10 buffs?
10 buffs, Neo. That's 2 more than the humans.
Well, that must even out with all the nerfs they've gotten as well, right?
They were third.
No nerfs. Incredible. Just Thursday, I think it was, Lin took the TED Cup off of Happy in this very matchup, also in a best of 7. FoCuS, as so often, just play like Lin.
Just play like Lin, bro. By the way, Happy was not playing the same opening build as he did against Lin. When I saw that grand final, in fact I was casting it, I was a little bit skeptical and perhaps even a little bit critical of the opening build. Happy was playing a lot of Ted Fiend opening, which doesn't really seem the best tempo-wise to me. And so here he wasn't playing that build, but rather a ghoul opening, which can be used for creeping much better. Happy has a tower in the main base, by the way.
Whoa. 2 towers, actually. 1 Nerup, 1 Spirit Tower. And FoCuS has a lot of time for his expansion. It's standing at 50%. And we get more support towards the prize pool. Love to see. Oh my god, dude, what the hell did just happen here? Rain, the absolute madman. First of all, he's buying every single profile picture there is. The Orc profile picture goes to Equilibrium as well. But Rain didn't stop there. $25 to the prize pool by Rain and 125 as well. You guys are sick. 3k done.
Let's take a look at the fight right now. The Bad Riders are in. We have 1 detonating, but it's only 1. 2 destroyers still up in the air. That's so much dispel right now. If you can take out the destroyers, this ground army is good. If you can't take them out, the destroyers counter everything. They dispel the wolves and the lava spawn and the spirit lake, and there's almost no counter to them, almost no damage, piercing damage. The Kodos have a little bit, but not much. More bats are needed badly, right now.
Badly. I like that. Gets the double kill here, though.
We got wolves. We got lava spawn. Where's the lava spawn at?
Also a little bit of healing here. There's no dispel anymore. Chain lightning, long distance. Not enough. Incinerate still burning away. DK has 47 mana. Not enough for a coil. Dark Ranger. Fascia turns around. Forced into a town portal.
And FoCuS is still alive. When I saw the two destroyers, I was like, this is over, dude. There is no way. But for a moment, let's turn our attention again to Rain. Buddy, amazing, your contributions here. That's a big donation. Thanks so much for your generosity. And we hit the goal. $3,000 for our players. Absolutely amazing.
Sick. This is sick. Just as FoCuS's first game here. Dealing with the skeletons now, with the massive incinerate damage, almost taking a quarter off of health of a skeleton with just one orb effect. The Orb of Venom is looking in envy.
Alright, not the worst situation for FoCuS. Playable game indeed.
Dude, that double Destro kill was so sick. And there's only Coil Nova as anti-air, plus some right clicks, of course. No fiends, no web.
What if Incinerate worked against magic immune units, Neo? What do you think about that?
And here we go, Remo getting wild again. Anyway, Kodo under attack, but soaking up a lot of damage. With Spirit Link, that would be even better.
I think that's a great idea. Great idea right there. Kodo goes down. That's not so great for FoCuS. So he's got the bats to counter the air units, destroyers. And the walkers are actually really good against skellies, obviously, but also against ghouls. Problem will be, how do you deal with fiends?
That's right. Wolves, ideally, but you have Chain Lightning level 2. Spirit Link on everything. And Happy's big push is coming. 44 food. No tower, no burrow. No static defense at all.
Here come the summons. Gonna go for the statues right away, but there's plenty of them. Happy can perhaps afford to lose one, maybe even two. And Snare's working out well, but the one raider goes down. It's more skellies as well. Where the disenchants, by the way. We see none of them just yet. And the walker falls as well. Couldn't quite get morphed in time. Happy cutting backwards. Happy finding lots of kills.
Ghouls are falling as well thanks to the Fire Lord. Good damage dealer with the Incinerate level 2. Double web on the bat, and that is one destroyer. Also preserved for the coil right there. One bat falling. No defense upgrade here, but still you need these two bats to deal with the Destro.
Kodo's trying to devour the fiends. That's supposed to be the counter. Eat them if you can't kill them. Walker might also be falling, chasing still for more kills. Happy's mana is starting to run low, but he's found so many kills.
3 Kodos on the ground, excuse me. 2, Fiend is back, Lich level 3, massive Nova now. Picks up the Fiend to finally devour it, but it will take such a long time. Another Kodo down. Fiend kill, left hand side. It is a neck and neck fight between the two, but FoCuS of course only on tier 2.
And the heroes for the undead here are so strong. Of course, FoCuS finding unit kills, but how can he ever deal with the heroes? That might be mission impossible. Violet has to back off. Puts a lot of damage, but he's on the tankiest of fellas.
Coil ready. Trying to bait an invul potion. Maybe. Just not now. Happy ain't done here yet. You need these reinforcements. A tower is desperately missing. But how? Lumber is so low the entire game. Gold isn't even the issue, really. 2 heroes. Alright, 2/3, half HP. And Happy with Fiends now, brute forcing this expansion.
Yeah, this might be the reason why Lin was going mainly for a Headhunter's late game. Because the Fiends seem to counter the strat really, really hard. Against Headhunters, there's not a clear hard counter if you have decent hero levels. And of course, FoCuS must hold the expansion. This strat will not survive on one base.
That's right, there's a lot of skeletons. That disenchant was nice. Bats are being caught, of course, as the Fiends numbers rise. The web number rises as well. Takes one out, that's level 4. Maybe a chance for Soulburn to prevent a coil at a crucial moment. Not this one, though. Raiders are falling like flies left and right. Great exchanges here. But FoCuS also level 4. Finally, Wolves too.
Still destroyers in the air though, ready to dispel, and FoCuS' army is melting away. The statues, the backbone of healing, always doing a proper job. Lich trying to drop low, but there's gonna be a coil, of course, just in time when Happy needs it.
I really feel Soulburn would be a great addition here. The lava spawns, level 2, add nothing to the mix. But okay, that Fire Lord's being extinguished soon anyway. What's the play for FoCuS now? Remo doesn't know.
Oh. What can you do? What can you do? The human army. It's not part of this game.
Of course not, it's the grand final.
We're so close though! 2 more towers. Might have done it. But Happy now, after a scary game, a good back and forth, Happy now seems to be in full control. All the peons are dead. No mining at the expansion anymore. FoCuS must hold, must hold, must hold. Can't afford to let this one go.
Waiting for the 2 raiders, no repair, of course. Happy at this stage can brute force the expo, does so, and FoCuS gives it up. Instead goes for creeping. And I don't know if that's the right call.
Double level 4 heroes is nice, but Happy's Tri-Hero, of course, will be scaling way better over at the red camp now as well. Big experience there for Happy. Lich close to 4, so is the Dark Ranger, with a DK close to 5, no less.
Is level 3 Chain Lightning something that helps FoCuS here? Big damage against Fiends? Maybe. Could go for a base attack, but it feels like he's expecting Happy to be somewhere else. Trying to catch reinforcements in between the army and the base. We're getting caught now. Another web, another fight. Maybe the last one of map 1.
The army for FoCuS just does no damage to the Fiends. Raiders, Walkers, Bats, none of that does anything. It's all down to the heroes. And normally these heroes rely on summons, but of course against those we have Dispel, against the Bats we have Web. Yeah, it was a cool strat while it lasted, you know, the Walker and Bat strategy, but the answer seems to be Fiends, and that answer seems to demand the new strat from the Orcs.
Happy 1-0. This guy has yet to drop a map in the tournament. 3-0 versus Side, 3-0 versus Starbuck, 3-0 versus Kaho, and he's kicking the grand final off with a win as well.
Alright, at least now FoCuS will be able to go to his map picks. It's always a nice little comfort bonus, and where he might feel more confident. His first map pick out of our best of 7 map series, potentially 7, will be Turtle Rock.
Alright, new Turtle Rock with critters, without the Watcher wards, without the heal wards at the red. But yeah, thanks again, Rain, for like almost $200 in quick succession. Absolute hero alongside Safaro, of course, who donated 300 early today.
Bam.
Bam, indeed. But yeah, rough series for FoCuS, who's taking a little break here. And then we're good to go. Turtle Rock, what do you think is the reason for this to be his first map pick?
I still think Turtle Rock can be a really good Blade Master map, but I'm damn sure FoCuS isn't going to play Blade. He's going to stick to FoCuS all the way. It's pretty good for FoCuS Headhunter. Late game, Tri-Hero. With the Headhunters, you can creep a lot early game, although most likely we're going to be seeing a fast tech that is on vogue right now. But yeah, we have a lot of creeps. lots of consumables, lots of opportunities for the Orc to creep up heavily and rely on a big, strong army. I think this should be a Farseer Headhunter kind of game with a strong triple hero.
Let's see if Remo is the prophet here today. Thank you, by the way. Whoopsie! 28 month. Lovely nickname. Lovely support. Love to see it. FoCuS. Maybe looking up the build order. Checking a replay. You'll figure it out. All right. Will Happy win this tournament without dropping a map, Remo Demo?
It has happened before. It is not outside the realm of possibilities. Lately, whenever Happy was trying to go for a championship, it cost him a couple of maps at least. But yeah, indeed, it could be a flawless, clean run. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 so far. 10-map win streak right now.
100%. I mentioned this after the grand final of Happy versus Lin on Thursday. I don't want to be in the shoes of Happy's opponent this weekend, because whenever he loses a map, he comes back even stronger. And he's up 1-0. Let's see if FoCuS can bounce back. $5 Happy, 11 o'clock FoCuS.
Farseer fast tag seems pretty strong for the Orcs nowadays. You can play the Farseer, still harass, slow down the undead if you can, and be pretty versatile on tier 2. When we saw Lin play this recently, it was a fast tag into double racks. Double racks and then a bunch of headhunters and a Shadowhunter second to start creeping on tier 2, while importantly, still getting fast tier 3. Fast triple hero. Orc Tri-Hero can be just as strong as the undead for the most time. Farseer will fall off at some point, but that is late into the game.
Fast level 3. Early wolves. That would be the dream. But Happy is not allowing his opponents to dream, and if he does, it quickly turns into Nightmare on Elm Street. DK it is, and another sub it is. 53 months of support for Get Rich Brothers. Great day for a grand final. Go Happy. Must be nice to be a Happy fan.
Sure is. Lots of reason to celebrate. The man that keeps on winning. The man that is more dominant than anybody else ever was in any period of Warcraft 3.
Probably
perhaps
in
of any
sport.
esports ever. Yeah.
Like, even Michael Jordan had off days. Even Tiger Woods had rough times. Happy does not. Like, I struggle to see anyone with a dominance over 6 years, 7 years close to Happy. But let's see if FoCuS can come back with some chip damage on the DK.
Not creeping himself at the start, but Farseer can normally do really well on this map. The green camps are easy to take. That goes for ghouls and also wolves. Oh, and
Nope.
didn't that look like a last hit steal?
It did.
But I didn't get it somehow.
Happy telepathically gets the last hit.
Cheat hacks.
1.6.
The town is under siege.
By the way, no double barracks for FoCuS. He's not going for the headhunters. Still doesn't seem to trust in that style, unlike Lin. So this could be Mass Vibrant then. On this map, you don't really want to expand.
Maybe you can try on the left-hand side next to your main base, but Happy will definitely read that. Level 2 acquired with easy turtle spots and a zilch on the account of a Farseer.
Happy gladly picking up some items here. He's gonna move from camp to camp. Would love to find some mantles especially. But if not, he's gonna take the experience at least. And yeah, like you mentioned, he's taking the safe camps here because he knows he's getting harassed. Doesn't want to bite off more than he can chew.
Well, maybe he can bite off that ghoul. Nope, he's going home. There's just no potential for last hit. So many orcs tried. None of them succeeded.
Blade second! Okay, cancel it. I was like, what?
Okay.
There was a blade second in production for just a moment.
I love this Fire Lord actually, getting 2 ghouls on the retreat.
Should be able to kill one of them. That's
One is
nice.
dead already. This is the second.
Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. That's pretty good.
It is.
The Lava Spawn could get another, that would be amazing, but...
Oh, even the Farseer got a last hit here against the turtle. Well done. Alright, happy with some losses.
I really wasn't expecting this. FoCuS going for the same build. Double Bestiary Totem again, which means he has to expand again. Which means he has to expand on Turtle Rock. Alright. Ballsy.
If Remo knows it, Happy knows it. And we're off to the red spot. The Fire Lord still chasing. A little Moon-esque, always trying to cover the retreat with mass summons. There is potential for some damage against the DK. And against ghouls, of course. But shouldn't be any potential for kills.
Tier 3 queued for Happy right away. And the slaughter. Just being delayed here by a little bit.
It's only regular Radar Walker, isn't it? For now. He skipped the shop for a long time, because it also wasn't necessary. And prevents Happy from reaching level 3.
Yeah, FoCuS has a ton of gold because he didn't make any tier 1 units and didn't have to buy any shop items. So now he can build big tier 2 army quickly. The goal will be use the strength of the tier 2 army to be dominant in the mid game and expand and then win with econ advantage. Pretty much exactly the same as map 1. But yeah, creeping the expansion here is not that easy.
Happy's win condition obviously lies on tier 3 and he's making strides towards that. Black Citadel already at 50%.
And great Raider timing. That's also wonderful with a double bestiary. You get the Raider and the Ensnare right away. And a Kodo already. Very early Kodo. FoCuS is expecting a Fiend trench.
And I don't know how spiders taste. They always creep in my mouth when I'm sleeping, so I don't get the enjoyment of the taste, but
10 spiders every year.
that's what they say. I expected you to be one of these guys that, it's a scientific proof. Can you prove that? Isn't that just a saying?
You know, some things don't need proof, but just faith, Neo. Like spiders and Jesus.
Okay then. Level 2 on the Orc Heroes, and we're expanding on the back of the hill, not at the red spot. Happy was at the red spot the entire time with a patrolling acolyte.
Yeah.
This might throw him off a little bit, but it's also very pushable.
But it's a decent timing. This worked out better than I thought, honestly. I thought Happy might be getting level 3 first and then harassed, but the DK was slowed down nicely. No level 3 really achieved. Expansion here taken early. And he can keep creeping relevant camps. This is also nice. Gonna creep the merchant here. We'll need a heal score probably. Can take the next turtle. This is a cool build so far by FoCuS. Question is, can he hold on against the tier 3 onslaught that is soon coming?
That's right. We will have the Bat Riders in position this game. They're coming. They're on their way. And that was the crux of game 1. Bat Riders maybe 5 seconds too late, and then it all spiraled out of control. Happy scouted the expansion with the skeleton. And he's about to nuke that Fire Lord.
Scary. Calling over heal score though to counter it. Lots of mana blasted here by Happy. Not doing too much.
Destro upgrade isn't done. Scroll of the Beast this time on FoCuS' side. There's another Nova though! Ghouls! Hungry!
Almost made it!
But he didn't. Farseer solo experience, level 3 now. Can the old man on the wolf carry FoCuS to victory alone?
Still got to exchange for FoCuS though, right? He forced so much mana. And the hero level 2 is going to be rezzed pretty soon. We got bats in the air trying to counter the destroyers. If you can get a connect here, that would be wonderful. But Happy's starting to transition into fiends again.
Oh, 3 bats. 4 bats. And Web is far away. Of course, Nova here.
Nice save.
That's kinda nice. Oh, the air battle. It's gonna be quite a bait. Can we justify the means? Oh,
There we
one
go.
goes down.
And snare maybe? Still on cooldown, I guess. This is good for FoCuS. This is good.
For now,
Just send over peons quick.
it is. Expo up. And bat numbers reduced. Fiends still far off, as we said. Happy also struggling for resources. Lumber is not an issue. But gold is.
FoCuS, I would say, with a bit of a lead here.
Final back. Close to 3.
He's still facing the best player in the world. Don't want to forget that.
Big item. Big levels. No harass by Happy. It's just an Acolyte scouting. And more bats. FoCuS breaking upkeep immediately.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's gonna build a big force. Dark Ranger 3rd. The question will again be the fiends. Web is coming up. How can he deal with those fiends?
Any towers? Any burrows? Nothing. On FoCuS's side. He skips that, just as on Ruins of Azshara. It's just bats. Blow him up, FoCuS. Blow him up.
It's only 2 bats though. If they get webbed, in trouble. But here they come. Double connect. And he gets the next one.
Oh, that's big. Let the summons reign supreme. We do have level 2 wolves way earlier than before. That's the next kill. New bats coming in. Means justified.
Only 1 destroyer is left, but that 1 destroyer is certainly gonna be good. Happy's mana kind of low, but he found a big mana potion. Oh, what a time for the big mana.
God.
Another fiend goes down though, and we have 0 fiends left on the field all of a sudden.
Also the ghouls. They're hurting. New lava spawns coming in. Lich leveling up. As you said, FoCuS retreating. Still with a huge supply lead, but down attack. Dude, that he finds
It's very
the
hard
lava
to find the right balance here for FoCuS. Oh, how many units do you need, you know? A couple of bats always seem to be necessary still. Ensnare now on the destroyer. There's not much damage against it though, and there's a lot of coils on this DK.
Waiting for the bats, waiting for the reinforcements. Happy marching forward with only 36 food, but of course the strong heroes. 4-3-2, name of the game. Some ranged attacks. Firelord in trouble again this time. Town portal, but that's floodgates open towards the expo. Walker.
The Walker.
A player's
Needs to be
forces
pulled
are
back.
under attack.
Valuable seconds here for Happy. He can take out the peons, he can get skellies, he can limit the income. Kodo production perhaps a bit too heavy. Bats. Not both connecting this time.
There's no statue though, so this is either a coil or a hurt destro. And that is the last coil for a few seconds. Lava spawns too, by the way.
Wolves level 2, also working out quite well. No raiders in the mix at the moment. No ensnare to make use of. Happy kiting backwards. Level 2 aura, really strong to have right now. And the Firelord, always taking a good amount of damage.
That's right, always in the kill threshold. Coil Nova right around the corner. 2 heroes on the silver platter, trying to brute force, but the Firelord is dead again.
Oh, is this the beginning of the end? With only 1 hero left, can he still do it? The CORSAIR, by the way, also hurt. 2 Kodos got off a Devour. But they're so slow, dude. Without the TC aura, they're so easy to hunt down.
That big mana potion.
A lot of XP.
That big mana potion, yeah, Raiders falling. Couple of fiends as well, but 3 destroyers are the hard counter right next to Coil Nova. Of course, GG, Happy has yet to lose a map in the tournament.
So good for a while, dude. It looked so good for a good while.
And then it didn't.
Again, the fiends. Again, the fiends are the problem. He can deal with the ghouls with this strat. But the Fiends are so tough.
The total value graph, FoCuS miles ahead for a long time. And then it just snaps. It's incredible. Incredible. Halfway done. Happy on the way to yet another championship. But man, how does this game look without the big mana potion? Perfect timing. Perfect item.
Yeah, that was wonderful indeed. Map number 3. FoCuS's pick again will be Autumn Leaves. How much do you have to do, dude? How much do you have to do to beat this damn happy guy?
Everything. Everything always. And you gotta be a little lucky. That's also a thing. Happy has won 10 W3Champions titles. This could be number 11. In 16 seasons. With 2 seasons not having finals. It's a pretty good record. It's a pretty good record.
It is all right, as some would say.
It is all right. Micro Jordan, thank you very much for the 29-month resub. Hype! The matches are quite hype indeed. But Happy taking a break.
A bit of a breather. Bit of refreshment. FoCuS now under serious pressure. The next map kind of has to be his. If he loses this one as well, he'll be down 0-3, down in the dumps. Would have then to manage a 4-0 reverse sweep. And now we are ready. Players are loaded up. So are we. Let's go in.
All right then. Autumn Leaves can be a fantastic Farseer map. Can also be a Blade Master map. Is there a time to bring it back? Haven't seen him in a long time since the Headhunter rise after the patch once again. But I kind of doubt that. Everybody seems to be of the opinion that Farseer, even without Headhunters, is the way to go. FoCuS. Any new ideas? Any tactical variation? Let's see.
Chad is saying, to beat Happy, you have to be Lin. Well, recently that was pretty accurate. Lin was able to beat him in a best of 7 recently. Before that, Moon was able to beat him in a best of 1 and a best of 3. Before that, it was Sok. But there are always rare cases. It doesn't happen a lot. And it hasn't happened for FoCuS in a long time.
And it hasn't happened this tournament. It doesn't matter if we throw humans at him, orcs, night elves. He defeated them all. Just no undead in his way. But the way he dismantled 1-0 recently, I don't think there's an undead on the planet who can threaten him in Mirror either.
Yeah. You need to bring utmost excellence to have a chance against Happy. And the early game looked really good. There by FoCuS, he got the expansion, an unusual spot. The timing was still alright. He got the ghoul kills, the destroyer kills. But the Fiends, man, the Fiends are a problem against this strategy late game. I wonder if there might be a way to pivot, you know? To start out with a ghoul counter, because at the start there will be ghouls. But Raiders don't really counter Fiends. Kodos, only if your opponent is asleep. Wyvern, not really. That's my biggest gripe with this strategy right now. I feel like you gotta play the Lin style Headhunters.
We'll see if he follows in the footsteps now. We got 2 new supporters. Thank you, Sexy Seahorse, for 27 months, and Kafka on the Shore. Once again, whenever I see your name, I think it's absolutely beautiful. For the 19 month, also Fatman Tower for 100 bits. Can you finally balance, nerf Happy? Such an obvious disbalance between him and the other players. I demand a Happy nerf patch. We try for a long time. But we can only nerf the race and then he gets even better.
Happy defies our mortal attempts. Yeah, we saw a Reddit post, by the way, a couple of weeks back, I think, or a couple of days maybe, where if you exclude Happy, the elo standings between the races are looking really, really balanced right now. And Happy is the outlier.
That's correct. I don't know what to do, but FoCuS going on to the DK. Again, 0 XP for him so far. But DK is down to 50%.
It's a decent damage early. Bruising him this much means that DK will be having a very tough time taking bigger camps. Fairly successful harass here at the start. And if he goes for a Fire Lord second again, I think that's the best thing about the Fire Lord second. You can keep up the pressure so fast and can keep making life difficult for the DK. As we saw now twice, Fire Lord will of course fall off hard later on compared to something like a TC. But for the tier 2 timing, it is excellent.
And then Shoes on the other foot, right? Usually Happy is the one being the oppressor at the early mid-game stages. You completely take that away from him. And we're close to that tier 2 timing, and Happy is still creeping.
CORSAIR with 0 XP so far. When Lim was playing, we saw he was focusing skelly kills a lot because he knew he couldn't get creeps, he knew he couldn't get ghouls, but he was trying to get for skeletons. FoCuS didn't really do that at all. This last hit also goes to Happy. But yeah, here's the Fire Lord. And this is some good summon pressure right now.
Was about to say the same, like, at this point, FoCuS is helping Happy creep with all the last hits. It all speeds things up a little bit. And of course, there's always a coil thanks to perfect mana management as well. Happy doesn't need coil last hits on creeps. No, it's all to save the ghouls. And now again, mass summons.
And tier 3 double bestiary. This is
What?
Mass Wyvern without a Shadow Hunter. How is he gonna keep these alive?
Well, that's a good question. FoCuS might have the answer to it. We don't know. That was the last coil for around about half a minute. This is the time to do damage. We're going straight for the DK.
I would love to find a surround here, and of course he does. And gets the DK out of trouble. If FoCuS could have been able to stick around, this could have been really good for him.
Yeah.
Is he gonna let him die? No. Has to TP him out.
Yeah, can't afford the XP donation to the DK, then he's level 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, that surround, dude. So sick. That ghoul. Not denied.
Unbelievable.
Lame. I like the switch up, though.
Wyvern. Yeah, I think FoCuS is really, really strong with a Mass Wyvern tier 3 style. He really knows how to abuse the creeping and go for the great timing. Really good at 50 supply. And he's been able to beat many of the best hunters in the world with it. Labby, 1-0 multiple times. But up until now, it has never worked against Happy.
He scouts the Wyvern. Always perfect information. He's saving that skeleton. Come on, dude. There we go. DK level 3 is a very, very potent weapon against Wyverns.
A player's forces are under attack.
FoCuS working on his levels here. Level 2 Fire Lord gonna be achieved in a moment. This is the cool thing about the double summon heroes. You don't have to buy salves for a long time. Because the summons tank the damage. And so you could save a lot of gold. Now there's a shop, now there's salves. Now we can heal up a little. Happy, by the way, scouted the tier 3, saw the bestiaries, so Happy should certainly know what's coming. And in that case, I think we should be welcoming an alchemist.
I guess so too. Good anti-air. And you know what I say about minus armor. Always welcome. DK Lich, both hurt. And a Wen of Mana Stealing takes the coil away.
Okay, it's pretty nice. FoCuS right now has clear map control. Happy doesn't have tier 3 yet, doesn't have anti-air yet, no orb. Happy still needs time. If FoCuS could get both middle camps here, or the rest of this camp and then the lab, this would be pretty good for him.
He got the first, aiming for the second. Gargs are coming though. Is there an answer with bats at that stage of the game? Can't threaten the coil here.
And the damage of the DK stacking up quite nicely. I'm very surprised that FoCuS took the Wildkin last. Shouldn't he have gone for the Wildkin first?
Well, still up for grabs. With a Nova in the back. Level 3 Fire Lord, level 2 Lava Spawns.
Focus on the Gargs, focus on the heroes. The ghouls completely ignored so far. This is like Night of Mass Air Micro, where they oftentimes also ignore the ghouls. Good exchange for FoCuS. Lost nothing. Forced the opponent back. He's gonna get the item here. Farseer almost level 3. Belt, I would say, really good.
Yes.
To protect him from the nuke as well.
Yes.
FoCuS, again in a decent spot.
Alchemist is out. That was the coil. Alchemist, of course, relatively squishy versus physical damage, and Orc armies are mostly physical damage. So Alchemist down to 50%, and of course he can't be nuked. Ghouls surround the DK here, but can't stop the Wyvern from pressuring.
AoE is starting to hit in against the Wyvern. Now, of course, the Shadowhunter and the heal wave is missing dearly. FoCuS will have to back off, but he lost actually nothing, right? One of the Wyvern might tick out. Oh, all right.
Ghouls lining up.
Heal.
Ace around. Sorry for the spikes, everybody. My ISP. Oh, surround next to the shop. He should be able to fight out, though. He must be able to fight out. He got a potion. Used it as a little bit of a bait, but also a Hellstone. That Nova is massive. Oh my god. The Wyvern are all about to fall.
So many kills. And the coil as well. The Farseer is dead. Everything's about to drop. The Wyvern might still be ticking out. Oh my god. This one survives with 3 HP. And the Shadowhunter is dearly missing. Dearly missing.
Oh, Firelord being chased down. Can't attack anything. Ghouls say hello. This is not for you, my friend. GG 3-0.
Oh, man.
3-0.
He just seems unbeatable right now. He just seems frickin' unbeatable right now. What can you say?
Jesus Christ. It's incredible. This is just incredible. Nothing's coming together for FoCuS here. It looks good, and then it doesn't, and then it's over.
Yeah, it's just ruthless. At some point, Happy swoops in, kills everything you have. There's just no mercy.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it is. The semifinal between FoCuS and Sock, so competitive. But here, there's only one winner. And this is 4 match points in a row now.
All right, FoCuS gonna have a moment to think about what to do. He's been playing many different strats, many different twists, and, nuanced variations. The one thing he's not playing is Headhunters. Why? It looked so good again recently.
Yeah. I can't really tell you. There's no great reason against it from our perspective. Maybe he thinks that this is what Happy was preparing for and he wants to throw some curveballs. So, can't find another answer.
Absolutely dominant performance so far by Happy. All right, since we have a moment here, Happy asked for a little break. Oh!
Oh!
Excuse me, I have to hold that thought as we have Kleine Schildpad with the 39 subs. Brother.
You know what time it is, everybody. It's time for B2W Schildpad in the chat. 39 times, everybody. Spam it. Kleine Schildpad. Apps, one of the MVPs of this channel. In the top 3 of recent years. For sure. Effin' legend. 100%. Schildpad's in the chat for a celebration. Remo did it for you. Copy paste, copy paste. The Schildpads, man. Insane.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kleine Schildpad, and also to our other supporters over this weekend and in general.
And man, one could argue there should be a break between semifinal and grand final. And we always ask, like, Happy, do you need a break? There's no. He's playing game after game after game. He's not tiring out. If that would be the other way around, if FoCuS would have played the second semifinal, chat would be flooded with people looking for excuses. FoCuS is getting tired, FoCuS is worn out, he's playing 6-7 maps in a row. For Happy, that's just no excuse. For Happy, it doesn't matter. He's not getting tired. He's not losing his focus. It's just FoCuS losing.
He doesn't get tired. He doesn't get afraid. He doesn't make mistakes. He is the Terminator.
Well, he seriously is the Terminator of the scene. What can we say? Match points. 4 in a row. Good luck. Have fun. Not too easy to have fun if you're FoCuS.
Thinking back on the games, how many close games did Happy have? Against Kaho, 0.
Yep.
Against Starbuck,
1?
1 close game. Concealed Hill.
Yep.
That was close. Against Side, 1 very close game on Hammerfall.
Yeah.
Here against FoCuS, Turtle Rock was pretty close, but it wasn't super close, you know, in the end especially. Yeah, I thought these ultra-dominant days were over, by the way. Dobby Ancient of Wonders Cup, TP League, TED Cup, you know. Like we've been saying, Happy has been looking more vulnerable lately. But today, Happy makes all that talk, forces it to be shut up.
He's back to the Rara shape. Where he just owns people left and right. There we go. I love to see all the Schildpads in the chat, by the way. That is super awesome. And that person 100% deserves it. Pete! Thank you for the 8-month resub.
Thank you, thank you.
We got a early warm-up on FoCuS' side. Of course, we're not changing heroes. This is last chance for FoCuS. If he loses this one, the tournament is over and we find our 4 champions in the 3 game modes. Happy's not switching things up, of course. Everything's working. There's no reason for him to change anything.
Bit of faster harass at the start. Happy's very used to this playstyle. Should not cause him any trouble. Acolyte Scout across the map, gonna be checking out what's going on. It's also gonna be the question for us. What will be the strat? What's FoCuS gonna decide on here on our 4th map? Seems like, again, it won't be Headhunters. Still no barracks play.
Get another sub here. Anora, thank you very much. 15 months. Go FoCuS, go FoCuS. He got it!
Finally a steal!
Alrighty.
Cool.
Oh!
Another one! Oh, it took a long time. Finally, Happy's making some mistakes. And now, he's gonna lose a ghoul as well.
Yep. Denied, of course. But hey, there's more. Wolves to block. Is there a chance for more? FoCuS getting hungry. 1,000 gold in the bank as well.
Definitely the best early game so far for FoCuS. Okay. Happy actually making some mistakes. Would you believe it?
Actually, I did not think this is possible in 2023. To steal last hits from Happy and
left.
then get 2.
Yeah, that's big, dude. TK still struggling with the level 2 himself. Doesn't have the aura. Very annoying always for the undead when you're left this long without aura.
Indeed it hurts. Ghoul blocks looking fine and focus on the prowl. Thank you Pishy for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Hope you had a good clan war. Firelord connection though doesn't work out too well, as Happy is finding his level 2 at the bottom at the turrets.
Could also try to snipe the other claws of attack that's close by, next to the orc space. What's FoCuS doing? Trying to punish the ghouls. He's got plenty of summons to do it. Oh, another ghoul kill maybe?
Nope. Not there. The perfect save again. Tier 2 is about to finish, then of course the ice attack come into play.
Does Happy really save everything here? No way.
No way? Why not?
I mean, everything's hurt. Something has to die.
Nope. Happy is a caretaker, dude. He's about to kill that
Something does have to
Firelord.
die. Something does have to die.
The Firelord. And all hope.
Oh! Okay, nice deny though. And the wolves got a ghoul. They got one ghoul.
Oh. Nice. Okay, on the cost of a Firelord. Wow, that ghoul block. Oh, it's not enough. Now it is. Bro.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, the Firelord lost perhaps a bit of a blemish, but other than that, really good early game for FoCuS. It seems to be the best early yet. He's going tier 3 again. He's going Wyvern again. Which kind of surprises me. It seems like, honestly, he only got in a decent position because Happy was being over-aggressive. It still seems like Orb, Nova, and Acid Bomb just destroys these Wyvern. Maybe he can use the health fountains against it, but that seems optimistic.
Okay, pressure is off for now. Wyvern coming. FoCuS was, of course, banking like crazy. And can dash out these Wyvern in quick succession. Level up a little bit. You need Chain Lightning. You need Incinerate. Tier 3 on the way. And Venom Spears should follow soon. But Happy, he's bloodthirsty.
Level 2 for the fast here. Alright, that's decent. If he had a Shadow Hunter here, he could be creeping very sneakily with like the Hex pull on the Ogre Lord and stuff. That does not exactly work the same way with the Firelord though. Tiny Great Hall! Oh, I like this!
Ooh.
Taking a risk, taking a gamble. 38 supply, Tiny, right away on tier 3. Very greedy. But this could perhaps work.
I like that he tries. Like, you gotta do something. The first attempt on the last map clearly didn't work. Happy is not scouting it immediately. We've not seen any fortification at these expos though. Can you not afford it?
Yeah, FoCuS probably made one burrow too many as well, right? Didn't really need that other burrow. Could have made it the expansion, but hey, he's got a Tiny now. He's mining now. He can produce a bunch. Happy to scout it right after. But Happy doesn't have everything online just yet.
Nope. Also creeping, losing coils here. Ghoul safe to the side, Wen of Mana stealing. Not that impactful in this matchup, I'd say, as it is in others.
A player's
But yeah,
forces are under attack.
FoCuS. This is looking good so far. Happy is lining up the frenzy timing as well as destroyers. He also got Web ready early. And he's got to break that second base.
All right, FoCuS now with the best opportunity yet. We said this a couple of times.
Yeah, I
in
was
this series.
about to say, like, yeah, this sounds
Dark
like
Ranger.
a broken... Haven't we heard that every single map?
Dude, it's a Dark Ranger. No Alchemist.
Ooh. All right. Invul Potion goes to FoCuS as well.
There's Web, however.
Call Nova.
Man, he looks so squishy always.
He does. He is. But he's out of the fight for now. There's a Nova lining up, isn't there? Oh, he used the heal scroll. Okay. Web and kiting. That's the game for Happy.
Being taken quite a bit of damage, but the coils are there seemingly just in time. One of Mana Stick can also soon be used for a bit more juice on the DK. Poison still ticking away. Fiend's very hurt. Heal scroll. Oh, perfectly timed. One Fiend goes down though. The other one is saved. And maybe FoCuS can take out all the anti-air.
He can. Level 3 as well. With the lack of destroyers, this is a huge chance for FoCuS if he's not fumbling.
Needs to keep producing. And indeed, more Wyvern are coming to the main. Firelord in trouble. Invuln is there. Saves him for 7 seconds. But again, the heroes are a big problem. Hard to deal with these heroes for the Orc.
They're so nukeable. And there's barely anything that prevents them from taking spell damage, except rune braces, of course, which are not findable at these creep camps. Happy's alive! 10 foot down, but he can pressure that Expo. FoCuS need to recover or heal up.
And again, the Dark Ranger now with the Black Arrow. Make some skellies. Oh, the Firelord is looking mighty tasty.
Uh-oh, no Nova for the time being, but let him level up, gain 2 stat points, and then he got it. Coil at the perfect time. These Wyvern, where's the critical mass?
Oh, Coil not ready. There we go. Gets another one.
And he can trade well with that Expo in the back. Fiend coming in, was rallied onto the DK. Far forward that is. Just ignoring the heroes at this point, ignoring the statues, all about the Fiends. But this is an almost full mana statue, which is gone.
Taking out the statues is huge. That makes the heroes way less scary in these protracted engagements, but always some Wyvern are falling. I feel like FoCuS could perhaps be microing these a bit better. This one also goes down. Pulls them back a little too late.
Huge losses, but also on Happy's side. How can you stay in this fight without statues? There is one more coil, maybe even 2. Let's just say for now. Nova is online, but only on Wyvern. The heroes are still up.
New wolves. That's big. Lots of normal damage from these wolves, also protecting the one Wyvern that was webbed. And Happy has to back off. He needs new statues.
No spells at the moment on FoCuS' side. Of course, he has no regen either. But this is looking like a playable game for FoCuS. Dark Ranger poking around. And he can't start that creep, of course. But the heroes are healthy and backed up by the fountain.
Everything's pretty hurt for Happy. Statues. Badly needed. I think Happy was slayed with the statue production, right? There should have been one here way earlier.
Okay. Now we're talking. All about the Red Drake. Try to prevent it. Works well so far. And this strat without an Alchemist doesn't look too fancy anymore.
Happy still certainly has a way to win this game, though. If he gets a big Fiend army, he will be able to deal with Wyvern very well. Question is, to what size has the Orc army grown by then? I would love to see a few other additions now by FoCuS. Kodo Beast, Raider would help a lot. Maybe even a Shadow, although it's unclear if that one would be good enough for the investment.
Orb of Lightning could also help against the Frost Armor, trying to dispel it. Because of course the tech tree to Shaman is way too long, as you need that additional building. Trying to bait Coil Nova now, so it can't be used in the fight, but a player like Happy is not falling for that.
Oh, Nova on the Wyvern, trying to connect with the webs. We have many webs now. Heal scroll forced right away. Was there, saves the first Fiend, level 4 on the DK. That's a good level up as well. And the Undead Hero seems to be leveling more and more. Destroyer takes a ton of damage, though. And Happy's running out of mana pretty quickly. And there's 2 Fiends going down.
Double kill in extremely quick succession. Dark Ranger level 3. Wyvern numbers are dropping as well, though. And somehow he's always able to save this Destroyer. FoCuS switched on the DK. He's a tanky boy.
Oh.
Another Fiend falling. If that Destro falls, that's floodgates open for the win for FoCuS finally.
Still plenty of kills. The DK about to die. 1 hit.
Lich, though.
Lich left behind.
Oh,
Fire
Fascia.
is looking for the Death Knight. Oh, damn.
Turn
So
around.
close.
Just kill him, dude. Kill him.
Kill him.
There we go.
Hey.
And the Destro on top.
And the Destroyer as well.
It's gotta be
That
it,
must be
Remo.
enough.
This
Come
gotta
on, dude.
be
There
it.
must be enough.
Lich is back. Tavern revive. Happy a household name in that tavern nowadays. Coils left to use. Lich Dark Ranger, healthy. No Destro in the air.
Did FoCuS find a new strat? Mass air, tiny Great Hall, out of desperation. Sometimes genius is born. And now just such a big supply lane, dude. It is immense. 20 supply up. DK kill, the game's over.
No Chain Lightning though. No chance to reach against the level 2 Unholy Aura in the absence of a TC with Endurance. Needs a mana potion. Needs some potions for coils.
All right, we got a game here finally, ladies and gentlemen.
But Happy's alive, man. It's not over.
He's still freaking alive.
Got a mana potion.
Oh, wait,
And-
FoCuS is so far away from level ups, by the way.
Yep. We got level 4. Just reached it. Still lava spawns too, man. I am not a fan at all. 1 level of soul burn. Why not?
Yeah, I think I agree. Soul burn the right moment can make a big difference. No destroyers again.
69 food. Red spot up for grabs. Nova is available, but used on the Wyvern.
This Dark Ranger is not at all good against Wyvern.
Nope. Nope.
Alchemist was way, way better.
Yeah, we need some flying skeletons for the Black Arrow to work against these Wyvern.
We have a shot on a third, coming for FoCuS. Hex could be good aggressively. Heat Wave could be very good defensively.
Okay. Okay. Devotion Aura, pretty sick. Even though most of the damage outcome is poison, which is not getting reduced from Devotion. FoCuS has no TP, by the way. Can't get out if he wants to. Happy's lining up a Coil Nova.
Fiend count is very low though. So the Wyvern should be able to overwhelm this amount of Fiends, at least in theory. Trying to bait Happy in. Happy now has good levels. But of course a Dark Ranger which doesn't contribute much.
Wow, the volleys are sick, dude! Here comes the Hex!
sick
He didn't
damage.
calculate this one in! GG! FoCuS
Nice.
puts his name on the board! 3-1.
Alright. That always feels good. It's certainly not going to be a clean sweep. FoCuS here finds a win. I'm glad that he did. And Happy is indeed beatable. If only on one map so far. And now, a distant, small chance for FoCuS to have one of the craziest comebacks of all time.
As I said, a couple of players were able to do it and reverse sweep Happy. 1-0, Lin, Kaho. It's not impossible. We saw Happy take a break after or prior to the game. Maybe he is running out of steam. Takes a little time to join the lobby as well. Is there momentum building for FoCuS?
I hope this win can elevate him, can breathe new life into him. Firelord, Mass Air, Tiny. Is that a repeatable strategy?
Happy will have his eyes wide open for a second expansion. And he is taking that time. This was map number 8 in a row for Happy. Of course, players can take all the breaks they need. And I think Emperor is coming back. Different shades of gray here on the player cam. Huh? There he is. Okay. Can he make it 2 in a row? Does he need the steals in the early game as he got at that orange cap next to his base?
Those helped a lot. Those helped so much. The DK had to run around a lot, couldn't creep, didn't get level 2 forever, didn't get level 3 forever. Without that, it is certainly going to be a lot tougher.
It is doable, is what I hear from Remo Demo there. Our 5th map is, of course, still match points for Happy, championship points for Happy, and the momentum is at FoCuS' side, though. Only 1 and 3. Happy is mortal. Happy can lose maps, apparently. Nobody did it before. Only FoCuS in this tournament. And now he just has to do it again 3 more times.
Only has to beat Happy 4 times in a row. How do looking can that be? Come on, FoCuS. Come on. He was in the grand final before. First place, however, has evaded him. What was the last first place for FoCuS in the tournament?
A bigger one? NEXT 2020 or something?
That was a long time ago.
It's, yep. Maybe a WSB or something, but it's been some time. Always up there. Always among the best. In team games, he oftentimes shines, of course, but yeah. WSB Season 3 in April.
Ah, okay. That's not that long ago.
We got a DK. We got a ghoul build. We look on the other base. We see a FoCuS fast tech. Just as we've seen before.
I want to believe so bad. I want to believe so bad. You know, if FoCuS wins the next 2 maps and just we go to map 7, I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to send FoCuS a Christmas gift.
A player's forces
You
are
won't.
under attack.
I will.
Okay.
I will. FoCuS,
Okay.
win the next 2 maps. You're going to get a Christmas gift from me. A very special Christmas gift.
Okay. This guy gifted
The town is under siege.
X-Lord parts of his hair before, so it will be special, that's for sure.
I don't know if FoCuS would appreciate that so much. I think I would have to get him something else, but I'm sure I could figure something out.
Yeah, for sure. Harass against the creep spot of Happy. Very little damage and careful play by FoCuS.
Alright. We have learned how important it is to slow down the DK's leveling. And so far that worked really well. Not even level 1.5. The wolves still being quite pesky.
We also
Sub.
got last hit battle. Nope. Got a big contribution towards the prize pool. Thank you, Wintermute, for $30. And Banner free for the Prime.
Thank you, thank you. FoCuS kind of suiciding the wolves here. Not exactly the best wolf micro, to be honest. Oh, that's what gave the DK level 2. Wouldn't have gotten it otherwise. that's not what you want to see.
That was key to the early game. On game 4, keep the DK low, prevent the Unholy Aura.
That's actually just a big mistake, dude. If he hadn't done this, then he could have gotten the Fire Lord against a DK who doesn't have Aura. Well, perhaps he would have gotten the turtle in the end, but this was still unnecessary.
Happy got the turtle with the wolves. And now we're talking. Coil was ready against the Fire Lord combo, but was the last one. But he has to dodge the surrounds now. Damage uptime, very little.
It's looking pretty good for FoCuS, though. Didn't get any steals, unfortunately. But the DK is super far away from 3. He's got no mana left. He's taking a bit of damage here. But Nero, thank you for the sub, by the way. And what do we have for FoCuS? He's not going tier 3 anymore. It's going to be a tier 2 expansion again, Raider Walker.
And Happy scouts it immediately. He probably saw that mistake in game 4. And, God damn, I didn't get the information immediately. How could I? The Acolyte on patrol gets the information home. Ghouls creeping at the same time. Happy always doing 4 things at once.
Expected to rush tier 3 here once more. With a very early slaughterhouse as well. Lich will be joining.
Oh, as expected. Not allowing Happy to steal anything here with Skeleton Acolyte. Of course, you always gotta respect that. Slows down the creeping just a tiny little bit. Cool to see that you can't say, oh, they're always playing the same for both of the players. No, there's definitely switch-ups here. More variety also in this matchup. Could even be more with some headhunters mixed in, but that's just not FoCuS' style.
And I would love to see FoCuS here set up an expansion, of course, soon, and also force a fight before tier 3. You're gonna have Spirit Link and Raiders and Ensnare soon and Wolves, and Happy still is pretty far away from getting Orb, Destroyers, Frenzy, all that. So, taking a fight now or in the next 1.5 minutes could be really good for FoCuS.
FoCuS was expecting this creep at the left-hand side with Ghouls. He's just a minute too late. Happy a little further ahead. Lich is out though. We're going for the slaughterhouse. That is ambitious.
Ensnare on the Ghoul is in the back. I think that's a mistake on the Ghoul, like on the Ensnare. That's not a target you can kill. At this point in the game, if you're in the right setup, especially with Walker, magic damage, you can get kills pretty well. But now Happy's going to keep the Ghouls in the back to protect them.
Gets a skeleton for his efforts, and that is level 2. Incinerate, damage is ramping up. Doesn't necessarily help against buildings though. And Happy once again with the Nerub Spirit Tower combo.
Important moment in the north. Peon trying to set up the expansion. If the Acolyte can block this, that would be very annoying, and Happy, of course, instantly there.
That's so sick, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he can't get it.
You won't get the license, man. Did you get the license? Did you get the license? Huh? Show me your license. This is 10.
800 gold. 800 gold!
Oh my god.
Oh, and just the Acolyte prevents an expansion.
I'm stunned. This is buying half a minute now.
And the expo timing is so crucial, man. Now there's Skellies as well. The Acolyte is still blocking. This is the key part of the strategy. You have to get the expansion.
I'm freaking stunned by how well he's playing this, but okay, we gotta fight. DK surrounded, almost gets out of there, but the first statue is up for grabs and gets it. Big kill.
And Snares plus Walkers doing great work here. The magic damage against the statues and against the ghouls, extremely good. This is a great fight to take, despite the orb. There's no tier 3 upgrades ready just yet. And if only that had an expansion coming up in the meantime.
It is now, but it might be too late. Raiders start to fall. Orb online, tier 3 online, base defense online. And the Nova, of course, hitting hard. If he wants to, he can get the kill with the coil. Wyvern coming in.
Oh, try to get this around with the lava spawn. Didn't work. The Fire Lord goes down. Didn't pass the TP in time. Oh, FoCuS. Starting to make too many mistakes.
I was about to say there's a chain lightning, but not like this. Happy one hand at the trophy, maybe even two. FoCuS not moving anymore. A chance for a surround, maybe with that unholy aura. Lich can reach soon, but not just yet. Uh-oh. Ghoul block. Could be a kill. Oh, this could be a kill. This could be the grand final.
TP home, he survives. Firelord being rezzed. FoCuS lost quite a bit. And the expansion timing, Neo, again, the expansion timing. This expo could have been could have been up already.
Yeah. FoCuS is losing some and we are gaining some. 5 gifted subs by your deadbeat dad. Freaking awesome, dude. Thank you very much. Also, KS Dub with 5 gifted subs. much love, man. High five. And Proto Man Warcraft 3 with 56 months. Love you, boys. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, you too, Proto Man.
Thank you very much, good sir. Oh, the bats get to connect. That was a full mana destroyer. That was nice, thanks to the speed scroll. Oh, weather one of the wind. There's no TP.
No TP, no Firelord in this fight. Coil Nova immediately, and there's more where this one came from. Raider will fall for sure as Frostmourne hungers. Little late with the deny, but Happy not willing to close this out just yet. Wants to wipe the creeps off the map for level 3 Lich.
FoCuS with a decent army here. Happy's levels not yet insane. The Fiends will again pose a problem. Fiends are very good against this army. How will FoCuS deal with those will be the question. Expansion is finally mining. At long last, he has double base income. And needs to put that gold to use soon.
Dark Ranger again. Maybe that is a sign for FoCuS to switch. Web is ready though. Gotta be careful. The army is coming from the right-hand side. Maybe that is the distraction you need. Web was used. There's one more. Big fight. Wyvern falling immediately. And the micro is way too good. One bat killed. All right. Fiend down. But the second bat wiped out just like the Raider.
Lots of statues also still left on the ground. More Destros can be morphed, and the first two are still alive. DK with more coils. He's now level 4. The Lich is almost level 3. So much for the Orc is falling. This could be the last stand. This could be the last moments for FoCuS. He's losing just way too much. Wyvern, I think, really not the right call. You know, when there's already Fiends, Wyvern, a very dubious choice of units. And everything else falling apart. All of a sudden, FoCuS has nothing left.
This might be the final moments of Season 16. A long season. 5 finals. Avada Kedavra. FoCuS saving himself, but that's a deny. The Farseer falls. Happy celebrates this with a little shopping trip. Gloves, claws, all up for grabs. That expo is not the winning move here anymore. Happy's heroes carry him to victory.
As they do so often. More and more items as well. Hell yeah, why not get a mantle? Farseer back from the tavern. He had the gold. But the army now is laughable.
FoCuS is fighting so hard. Trying to get a kill somewhere, somehow. There's only one Fiend on the ground. But the production doesn't show any bats anymore. It's 3 Destros up against the summon heavy army. But the summons, they're in the hands of the Emperor. And this is the storm towards the Great Hall. The storm towards the trophy.
One last ditch effort from FoCuS, but he doesn't have the supply elite that he needs. He doesn't have the hero levels that he needs. He doesn't have the consumables either. And Happy seems to be more than well enough prepared. It's only Raiders. It's mass Raiders. Mass Ensnare hero kill for the win, maybe? I don't think so. Farseer goes down. The DK is standing strong.
At 50%, no TP, but an Invo potion. He can buy the 7 seconds. The Dark Ranger has a huge impact. An army of skeletons. GG. And your new champion for the 11th time in Season 16 is Happy.
Well deserved. I hope Happy isn't too upset that it wasn't a perfect tournament, that he had to drop one map in the end, but it was close to perfect indeed. beating a human and orc and night elf on the way to get here. Another orc in the grand final. Happy once more, by far the best player in this tournament. In some tourneys recently, he was pushed, he was brought to the limit, he was really tested and sometimes even beaten. But not today, not in this one.
Not at all. FoCuS took a map, that was fine, but all the other players were no real match for him. He would have maybe had a harder time with Sock as an opponent. FoCuS, it was alright, but not alright enough.